What's up, fellas? Got another good video for you guys today. Had a loyal patron supporter that asked me, should he leave a woman on red? So he didn't really ask for me to make this video, but he inspired this video. Okay, so he was wondering if he left her on red, would that get her emotions going? And, basically a manipulative game, to kind of like, you ain't that important. You so beneath me, I leave you on red. All right, guys, so first let me get into my talking points, and then I'm gonna tell y'all all the stupid tactics that don't work. Okay, so let me get into my talking points first before I get into the ones that don't work. Number one, guys, what we're gonna talk about in this video is strategies don't work when the opposition, or as my boys in the hood say, the ops know the playbook. Guys, I'm too busy to do anything. I'm too busy. I got to return your call 12 hours later. All this type of bullshit, guys, the playbook is out. All right. This was like a secret society about 10 to 15 years ago, right? Where a select few of guys were applying these high value strategies, right? To set themselves apart from other guys, right? So women would be, it would be like, she would be texting guys and all the other guys are very available, responsive. And then you would have that, you would be that one guy that's kind of like returning her messages 3 hours later or whatever. And then she would be like attracted to like, why is he, what's going on over here? Guys, that no longer work because social media has put it out there. Okay? Social media has put it out there. So the day of some of the manipulation tactics that worked years ago won't work now. That's what we call outdated. Okay? It's like going to war with a musket. Don't work no more. Muskets don't work against fucking machine guns. Okay? So while that might have worked 10, 15 years ago, it does not work now. You guys got to evolve. Just like these suits, boy. Woo. Man, look at that camera, boy. Woo. You see how these suits evolve? Go back and watch my videos 5 years ago and look at me now. That's what we call evolution. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys in the suburbs, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that. But you got to evolve. So that no longer works. I am so busy to respond. It doesn't work no more, guys. It doesn't work when every guy in America fuck America. Every guy in the fucking world knows about it now. Okay? Every guy in the world knows about it now. The gig is up. Okay? Next, guys, it was kind of like that bank fraud shit when people was cashing all that money at Chase and writing themselves a bad check. It worked for 2 days. Then once the word get out, it don't work. And then you had idiots who know the word got out and still took their ass to a bank to cash a bad check that they had wrote themselves that they know they ain't had the money for. It worked for a day and a half. It got outdated as soon as everybody know about it. That's how this works, guys. All right, next, guys. Cause her to play games. So you guys will have a woman that's trying to be 100. 100. And then here you go with your leaving her on red bullshit. How many times have you guys had a woman that was responsive, doing what she's supposed to do, being responsive, responding in a timely manner? You go do some bullshit like leaving her on red. Next thing you know, she playing games. You see how that works? How many times have you guys been responsive to a woman like, okay, and then she go play game, then what you do? Then you start playing games. Then y'all like two kids. You started it. That's all that happens, guys. Ain't nobody finna chase behind your ass. When a woman play games with you and you being pretty responsive, right? We all know you can't respond in 2 seconds, right? A woman gonna lose interest. But you responded like within 2 hours or so, like, right? And then she go and take 6 hours. What do? Oh, you want to play that game, huh? Okay, two can play that game. I'm waiting 8 hours. Games begets more games. Next, guys, let her know you're following a dating coach or strategy. Guys, I can't speak for you guys, but as soon as I see a woman do something that seems a little manipulative, I instantly, what book she read? I wonder, did she read the rules? So you guys, one way you can kill some of these games and stuff like that is when you on the first date, you can ask the woman, you ain't one of these rule girls, are you? I know about the little silly ass games and the rules. And of course, guys, every woman I've ever asked that to, what rules, huh? What is that? Bitch, you know what the fuck it is. That's even worse a response. I would prefer if she just said, no, I heard of the book, I just didn't read it. Huh? The rules? Well, I never heard of such a thing. Sure, bitch. Sure, you never heard of it. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. The most popular women book in the history of the fucking world. That book, that rules. That's the one I'm talking about. So guys, it just lets a woman know that you're playing games. And as far as you guys are going to say, well, AMS, you tell us not to respond to a woman's text. Guys, at this point, respond to a woman's text in a timely manner. Guys, at this point, it should be authentic. It should be the real thing. And you guys been following me for a while. You shouldn't have a joystick in one hand and your goddamn dick in the other. By now, you guys should be like living a life of social abundance. Like really, like you on your grind. I've been saying this shit so long that it should be real by now. When I first came on YouTube, I used to talk about faking it till you make it. That was 7 years ago. 7 years ago. Guys, 7 years, you can become a fucking dentist in 7 years. You can goddamn get your bachelor's and be almost out of got your law degree in 7 years. You motherfuckers supposed to be getting ready to take the bar. We still faking it? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? You supposed to be going to residency in med school by now. You supposed to be doing residency. I've been on YouTube 7 fucking years. You supposed to goddamn being nominated for the Supreme Court by goddamn now. That's almost 2 presidential terms. Give me a fucking break. I still had motherfuckers doing burpees when I came to YouTube. Now I started staffing business. And you still around here faking? God damn. And when you the real thing, guys, and you really busy, it should take you 2 to 3 hours. Guys, every job that I've ever been on, it's been like a 2 or 3 hours before you get a break. 2 to 3 hours before you get a break. Every job I've been on. So if you're working 8 to 12 hours, let's say 8 hours. And if I catch one of you motherfuckers in the gym on your goddamn phone, I swear for God, I'm going to kick you dead off in your ass. You supposed to be in there grinding, you texting. I swear for God, if I ever catch one of you motherfuckers in the gym texting a bitch while you supposed to be working out, I'm just going to say bend over. But bend over. I don't want to hear it. Just bend over. Turn around, bend over. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. You supposed to be in here grinding, getting your body in shape, and you texting. Just bend over. We'll talk about it later. My boys in the suburbs, go to your room. Time out. See, y'all don't get ass whoopings. Y'all don't get ass whoopings. Y'all get time out. See, my boys in the suburbs, no, they just get a timeout. They don't get no ass whooping. But for everybody else, bend over. Next, guys, causes her to put a guard up. So you can have a woman, guys, the hardest part about getting a woman attached, guys, is to bring down that guard. From something the last dude did or whatever, bring down that guard. You can have a woman that came into it with an open mind that said, hey, I'm going to be open-minded. Let's just see what happens. And then as soon as you go and play one of these silly ass games, leaving her on red and bullshit, guard go red up. Guard go right up, guys. So the hardest part, guys, is we hoping that we're trying to get these women emotionally vulnerable, and you bringing it up by doing silly shit. How many times? See, guys, all you got to ask yourself is, what do I do when it happened to me? That's all you got to do. So when you see a woman that's playing games, what do? You put your guard up. She ain't ready. She ain't ready. That's for my purple pill boys. For we red pill boys, the guard don't never come down, baby. And last talking point on this, guys, is faking it just no longer works, guys. You actually have to be high value these days. Faking it no longer works because everybody knows about it. Everybody knows it don't take 5 hours to respond to a text. So 2 to 3 hours is all you need, guys. And quite frankly, if you're busy, unless you're just one of those people that just really, don't respect your job or whatever you're doing, or you just don't take your workout serious, then I guess you can respond to it as fast as you want to. I wouldn't recommend it, because even a woman would tell you that'll turn her off. Even a woman would tell you being that responsive. But some of y'all guys just go overboard. Okay? All right, guys. Let's get to the stupid strategies that no longer work. And I'm going to explain why. Number one, let's break this down. Leaving her on red. Leaving her left on red. How about you just hold up a big ass sign that say, I'm playing stupid ass games? Guys, they say this shit in rap songs now. Once they start rapping about leaving somebody on red, you are technically barred from using that strategy no more. They say this shit in rap songs, left her on red. I think Moneybagg Yo had a whole hook, left her on red or some bullshit. It was some rapper. If y'all guys know who that rapper was that had the whole goddamn hook about leaving somebody on fucking red, I'm quite sure the bitch heard the fucking song. So how can something work when dumbass rappers are rapping about it now? So you're just literally pronouncing, at least when you wait, an exceptional long time to respond to a text, at least she could say, well, you never know, maybe his phone went dead. Maybe he had a couple of memes back to back. You never 100% know. You kind of know it's bullshit, but it's still that small percentage points that he might really was that busy. Leaving somebody on red, you are announcing that I'm playing stupid ass games. Cause it says, then I'm gonna tell you how manipulative this is, guys. Let me explain to you how manipulative this is. You leave your red receipts on. So that means that you want people to know if they've been, see, oh, my nut hurt. So you went out of your way, went your ass to your phone settings, and where it say, show red receipts. Yes, that's what I want. I want people to see red receipts. So the phone didn't even come that way. You wanted people to know that you have read their messages. I can see if the phone was made that way. Then, on top of that, we all can read at least the beginning of the message without reading the whole message to kind of know somebody. So you open, because everybody's phone is on lock now, because our whole lives are in our phone. So if you lose your phone, somebody can just do a whole lot of damage to your shit. Our whole lives on our phone, so everybody got a lock on their phone. So this means you unlocked the phone, pushed the message, read it. I'll get to it later. I want y'all guys to just think how stupid that sounds. If she was smart, I wouldn't even mention it to your ass. I had a couple of girls leave me on red. I don't even bring it up. Yeah, like I don't even bring it up. I want to just fuck you anyway, baby. When I don't even mention it. Damn, you left me on red. I don't even say nothing about it. I'm too advanced for that bullshit, for that childish ass dumb shit. Next guy, taking excessive amount of time to respond to text messages. Now, if you are authentically busy, 2 to 3 hours, every job, then you work out. So 2 to 3 hours, right when I get ready to take my talking points and my notes for the video, I turn my phone on silent. I don't want to be disturbed. Don't want to be disturbed. I want to just focus on taking my notes. Then I come in here and I make the video. I go over the notes to make sure I ain't leaving nothing out. So it's about a 2 to 3 hour process. I don't want to be disturbed. I don't want to be talked to. Nothing. So I turn the phone off. So 2 to 3 hours is a reasonable amount of time for somebody to expect a message return from you. When you guys go into this 5, 6, 7, 8, responding the next day, you instantly send them smoke signals to the woman that you're playing fucking games. That's all you doing. All you doing is putting up a fucking guard. So 2 to 3 hours is good. Anything over that, you run into that bullshit area. And you know what ends up happening? Every time you do that, watch she take longer than that to respond to you. Game begets more games. Number 3, guys, never complimented her. Never. Now, I got a whole fucking video of feed them scraps. And you should feed women scraps. But as with anything, guys go over fucking board. And so then they want to just get into one of these situations where they never compliment the woman. Even when they know she deserves it. Guys, if your girl come in the house with a new hairdo and you know it looks good, or she puts on a new dress, compliment your woman. Just don't overdo it. Guys, one of the pitfalls of being a handsome guy like myself is I've been on the opposite end of being over complimented. And I can tell you it does not feel good. It's annoying. So that's why I don't want you guys to overdo it. I've had women, wow, you're a handsome guy. Have anybody told you that? Well, not really, I've been told a couple of times, and then, you wait 5, 10 minutes later and the girl's like, I bet you just get all the girls. And I'm like, yeah, women tend to like me or whatever, I do okay. 5 to 10 minutes later, I just can't get over, all right, bitch. Like, I can see how that annoys women because it has annoyed me when I've had women just sucking up to me like that. I don't like it. So I can understand why a woman wouldn't like a man kissing her ass all goddamn day. It's annoying. And you devalue your compliment when you overdo it. But when you know she deserves it, when you know she's looking good and you just go out of your way to avoid complimenting her, that shit does not work. It actually makes her, it actually kind of makes her resent you or just make you think you don't appreciate her. Nothing good comes out of never complimenting a woman. Just don't overdo it. Y'all guys got to learn how to have a balance with everything. You shouldn't be responding to a woman text message in 2 minutes, but it shouldn't take you 8 hours either. Next, guys, another stupid ass strategy that doesn't work, trying to make her jealous. Had a guy maybe 2 weeks ago was talking about he bought a girl. He told me something, I didn't know she was going to be there. You knew this was a spot that she frequent pretty regularly, and you brought that girl there to make her jealous. All you doing is telling that woman is that I'm still invested in you, that I'm willing to put energy into something to make you jealous. That's all you're doing, guys. That actually has the opposite effect, guys. Because you just told her you still have feelings for her, that you're willing to put that energy into that. That's all you're doing. That's all trying to make a woman jealous does. Posting new girls on social media 2 weeks after y'all broke up and stuff. It works the opposite way. It lets her know you're still invested. So never try to make a woman jealous. And lastly, my favorite, no contact. No contact. No contact never works. The only thing that works, guys, is if you were better than the options she's being presented with now. That's it. When you and your girl break up, you not calling her means absolutely nothing to her. Nothing. The only thing that matters to her is if the guys that are approaching or presented to her now, are they better than you? If not, then she may call you, but it had nothing to do with no contact. Absolutely nothing to do with no contact. If I met your girl, she gone, buddy. She gone. Now, no contact is still quote unquote the best way, but a better way of saying it is I don't like no contact is to say walking away. So if you guys want to say walking away strategy, I walked away, okay, great. No contact, that doesn't work. Walking away is a mindset. No contact is a mindset. No contact means that you're still hoping and praying that she comes back. Walking away means that you have moved on and whatever happens, happens. But you have walked away. No contact almost makes me think that you're not even trying to meet somebody else. It's almost like you sit in the house waiting on her to contact you. Walking away means just that. And you know what it means when she calls you, baby. No. Hey, it's been a while. Y'all boys, I know you missed it. But I gotta say it. For all my OG supporters over here, you know what's coming, baby. She gonna have to suck a whole lot of dick, baby. Had to bring it out of retirement just one time. It's been a few years since I said it. But she gonna have to suck a whole lot of dick. Okay, guys? So I do not like no contact. Remember, guys, it's all in the mindset. Technically, they're still the same thing, but walking away means you've walked away emotionally and now you putting that energy towards something else. No contact means that you haven't walked away emotionally and you're waiting on her to contact you first. I don't like that mindset. It's almost like a scarcity mindset. Walking away is more like a mindset of abundance. No contact is like scarcity. All right, guys. So please cut the stupid ass games out that are outdated and don't work no more. The only thing that really works, guys, is being truly high value. That's the only thing that really works now. Being the best version of yourself for real. And if you got to ask me about leaving a woman on red and all these other silly ass, stupid ass games that don't work, that lets me know that you ain't truly high value. And I'm going to tell y'all guys why. I'll explain to you guys why. See, when you truly high value, you let that speak for you. See, if you was a lawyer, in your head, you be thinking like, man, she should be on her hands and knees begging me because you know I'm a fucking lawyer, bitch. Do you know where the fuck I'm going? See, you truly have value. If you got your own security business or you got your own bake shop, you don't need silly ass shit like that because your mindset is in abundance because you feel like I'm a person of value. See, when you go to doing little silly ass, goofy ass shit, what that presents is limited options. I want you guys thinking in abundance. All right, guys, I'll get back with you guys later.